Welcome, citizens of the verse. Valsim here, ready to take you on an exciting journey through the vast expanse of Star Citizen. Before starting today's topic, a short explanation about my long silence without recording any videos. I was busy in real life and had no time to make any recordings. The 4.0.1 and 4.0.2 did not help me with a lot of bugs, and further I catch a very bad cold, and during a long time I lost even my voice, so it was very difficult to make any recordings. But I'm now done. I have back my voice, so I start now making videos, and you will be able to see a couple of them in the near future. So today we are diving into one of the most anticipated ships in Star Citizen, the ANVIL F7C Super HORNET MKII. Buckle up as we explore its features, capabilities, and the role it plays in the ever-expanding universe of Star Citizen. Is the F7C Super HORNET MKII worth the investment? How does it handle in fight and in flight? Can it be a reliable moneymaker? I will explore all of this and more in this video. I will also take the Super Hornet through some bounty missions and loadouts, and will share with you my thoughts as an average pilot. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The F7C Super Hornet is a multi-role fighter crafted by ANVIL Aerospace, building on the legacy of its predecessor, the original Super Hornet. The MK2 brings enhanced features and improvements designed for agility, combat versatility, and survivability in deep space. Let's break down the specification. The length of the ship is 24 meters, with it 24 meters in flight and 19 meters landed. Height is 5.5 meters in flight and 6.5 meters landed. SAM speed 220 meters per second. SAM boost forward 465 meters per second. SAM boost backwards 240 meters per second. Nav max speed 1125 meters per second. Pitch yaw and roll 50 to 40, 140. Hydrogen fuel 16 SCUs, quantum fuel 1.3 SCUs. Expedite fees 5050 alpha UEC with a claim time of 10 minutes and 10 seconds and expedite time of 2 minutes and 33 seconds. The M7C Super Hornet has a crew capacity of 2, pilot and co-pilot, and that's why you see you have the wheel when you want to enter the ship in order to choose where you want to go as a pilot or to go as a co-pilot. Let's enter now the cockpit of the F7C Super Hornet. The design of the Super Hornet MK2 is a perfect blend of form and function. The cockpit is equipped with state-of-the-art avionics and an advanced HUD that provides vital information at a glance. The dual seat configuration allows for teamwork. The co-pilot can operate missile systems while the pilot navigates the battlefield. The ship's sleek lines and rugged aesthetics give it a threatening appearance while maintaining canopy visibility and functionality. The ship can perfectly be used as a solo pilot, and in this case the pilot gets the control also of the turret weapons. Another interesting remark is that the co-pilot can take the control of the ship and fly it in case the pilot is injured or is not able to fly the ship. Let's have also a quick look at the co-pilot seat. When you choose to go to the co-pilot, from the wheel you enter the co-pilot seat, and as you see, the HUDs are not on, which I think it's a bug that I hope CIG will fix, because now I'm searching for the power on button, which of course you need to go everywhere in order to find, which is the engines, and this is the power. But you see, it's mentioned power off and not power on, and it's logic because the ship power is on. But now when I push it, everything was turned off, and then I pushed it second time in order to power on again the ship. So I think this is a bug that has to be fixed by CIG as soon as possible. The view, it's good. As you can see from the top, left and right from the cockpit. It's not good visibility as the pilot, but as a co-pilot this is very nice. And the most important button is to enter the remote turret, which immediately put you on 360 degrees view with the turret weapons, which you can see quite well and fire. So this is a very, very good point, and you can use the turret on 360 degrees. When it comes to combat, the Super HORNET MKII is a formidable foe. It features a range of weapon hardpoints that allow pilots to customize their loadouts based on mission objectives. Whether you prefer a fast-paced dogfight or longer-range strikes, this fighter can adapt. Additionally, its superior maneuverability makes it an ideal choice for tackling both AI enemies and rear players. As an average pilot, I wanted to test the ship with different loadouts in order to see which one is best for my piloting skills level, meaning that will help me during PvE battles. Being also an owner of ANVIL F7C, I wanted also to compare both ships. Further, although I am a big fan of the ballistic weapons, I stopped using them since often I was left without ammo for my ballistic guns, since needed much more time to kill a ship than a more skilled pilot. First, let's test the default loadout of the F7C Super HORNET, which has 4 laser repeater CF337 and 2 Revenant ballistic Gatlings. I will do some very low risk target, and we'll see how the default loadout will handle. I'm doing VLRT bounty mission simply because I'm still very low in reputation for the bounty mission after the 4.0 wipe, and had no time to increase my reputation, which will be done in the near future. But this is also a good starting point to test the new ship. And we arrived now to our first target. With the ballistics, I have 2000 rounds total from each of the weapon, and 38 with the laser repeaters. The ship is moving well, and I can follow the small targets, even that is a medium fighter, and I destroyed quite quickly the ship. So I have here a prospector, which is a little bit tanky, takes time, and you see I'm already at 1600 ammo remaining for the ballistic cannons. I like them, but really you should hit your target, which for me as an average pilot, this is not very easy. And it's taking time, but in the end it is destroyed. Not yet. It's taking time, but now it destroys and contract completed, and you see I have remain 1150 rounds for the ballistic gatlings. So for the VLRT missions, maybe it's possible to do 2 missions. Let's try to that and make a second mission without rearming the ship. Arriving at the destination for our second VLRT mission with, as you can see, the 1150 rounds remaining for our 2 ballistic gatlings. So let's see if I can do two contracts without stopping to rearm the ship. Let's start. And again, this is a prospector. Normally should not be a problem. The question is only if I can hit quickly. If you hit your target correctly, the ballistics are much more powerful than the laser repeaters. However, in my case, I need more time to hit the target. So the ballistics are a problem if the target escape for me often and I need more time to kill it. As you see, I'm really struggle now to kill the target, although I'm hitting. Remaining 424 rounds for the ballistics. Should be okay. And the target destroyed, contract completed, but you see I have remained only 27 rounds for the ballistic, so I cannot continue my fight with the remaining ship, so I have to leave in order to rearm the ship. So it is tricky, can be done, but it's tricky, and if you do a higher missions, definitely with this default loadout you normally should rearm after each mission. So now, just for the test purposes, I'm arriving at Everest Harbor, and I will land to the pad in order to see what cost, rearming of the F7C Super Hornet. It's a fighter, it's not a big ship, so should not be a big amount, but let's see what I have to pay. So it is 300 Alpha UC, which is totally acceptable. So the only question is not the cost of the rearming and repairing, of course. It is only the time that you will need in order to return to the station to rearm. The second loadout test which I did is very simple. It's a full attrition laser repeaters loadout, which means there are 4 attritions 3 and 2 attrition 4, as you can see now, and they are looking amazing. In fact, I must say that this is my favorite loadout for this ship. But let's not talk too much and just jump immediately to some bounty VLRT missions in order to test the full attrition laser repeaters loadout. The full attrition test I did in Pyro for a little bit more challenge. Ooh, close. Okay, I went through. Because it's, in my opinion, much more difficult to fight between the asteroids in Pyro. But yes, when we have to test also the difficulties while flying around the asteroids. So we have our first target in front of us. And I like the attritions, as I already mentioned. They are hitting quite good. You see the shield of the ship already gone. It's a light fighter, so it's difficult to take, but you see, quite quickly, contract completed, first mission done. So let's finish also the remaining ship. The shield is gone. You see, it is difficult to hit the small targets, and that's why I like the laser repeaters, because you don't have problem with, you know, the ammo. And just to have it in front of me, but it's difficult. It's difficult for me. Maybe for other players it will be not difficult, but finally I had it. It was nice. For the test, let's do a second VRT mission. I like the attritions. I'm repeating myself, but you see what damage they did almost immediately on the small ships. And I'm curious to see how they will act in a higher bounty contracts. Should be good. He's red. Target destroyed. Let's find now the main target. I have it. Oof, that was some visual glitch. And this is quite difficult ship to hit, because its speed is very high. When you hit, is almost Not easy, but you see, it's hitting quite well. And target destroyed, contract completed. Alright, what could be my conclusion in the end? You saw my test with the default loadout and with the full Attrution laser repeaters loadout. Full laser cannons loadout for the F7C I do not advise if you are like me, an average pilot. I need to have weapons with high fire rate. The Attrution has a fire rate of 350 rounds per minute, while the M6A laser cannon has a fire rate of 100. However, if you are a better pilot and hit your target, the laser cannons could be also an option for you. Also, the laser cannons are more interesting to fight bigger targets when doing VHRT and ERT missions. For those type of missions, I personally using the F8C equipped with full laser cannons. Still to test the F7C for those type of missions, but after the wipe, I'm still busy to increase my rep in order to get the VRT and ERT missions. As I conclude my overview of the ANVIL F7C M Super Hornet MKII, it's clear that this ship is a powerhouse within Star Citizen, perfect for players seeking a versatile fighter for both PvP engagements and PvE missions. This ship delivers on all fronts. Whether you are embarking on a bounty hunting contract or patrolling hostile space, the Super Hornet MKII is an excellent choice and you should have it in your fleet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for my channel for more Star Citizen content. Let me know your thoughts on the Super Hornet MKII in the comments below. What's your preferred loadout? Until next time, see you in the verse.